Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from...
He's having a go! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And this is Perez. And there's green grass ahead. Mbappe! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Cafu, lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Haaland. And he's had a hit! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. Goes for the shot!
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Here's a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Beckham clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Played down the flank. He's found a way through. It's a goal kick. Galatasaray finding their passes. Hoeneß was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely aimed pass. Takes a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Maradona deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Real chance!
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to...
Oh, what a... Can he finish? De Bruyne can see things, others simply... He's going for goal! Perez receives it in a wide position. Well timed, excellent interception. Galatasaray leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Chance to deliver. Now it's Mbappe. Perez. He's shifting through the gears here. De Bruyne. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Nakata. It's Maradona! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. It's a pretty loose pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Messi. Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
That's a little off target. Now it's Haaland. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! In for the pieces! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Looks across and plays it in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played through into space. And it's Messi. And he plays one through. And the finish! Goal! Galatasaray! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. De Bruyne. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Maradona's... Oh, smashing header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Now that looks a decent ball. De Bruyne at a time. Perez. Adams gets over and intercepts. Ernest. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Nakata. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Galatasaray head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And we're off again. Oh, easy pickings there. That's a cute ball. He's being urged to shoot. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's forced to go back. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Mbappe. Cafu. Cafu looking to run onto it. Nakata. Cafu. Ambitious ball here. Can he get on the end of this? That is good alertness. Ernest. And that could set him on his way. De Bruyne. Well, that is one way to stop him. That has been cut short. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And this is Neymar. Dimarco unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's put paid to a promising move. Can he get it through? There's the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Played back in. De Bruyne. He shifted it to the flank. Searching pass he's played there. That's a lovely, neat pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep.
There could be trouble here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Forlan. Well, that's well spotted. Looking for options for movement. Great defending, strong and determined.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nicely weighted ball. Takes aim and he's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Evet, ben babasıyım.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Haaland.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And he was alert to it. Ernest. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. DiMarco.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pass somewhat off target. But that has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. He's had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Galatasaray really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And it's been Messi! I think we're just about done here. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, the ball's gone astray. That pass isn't the best.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Forlan. Yamal. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And that will be it. Galatasaray can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
On our shuttle bus service.
Your reflections then, Jim?
Galatasaray clearly will be very happy the way they went about things. Pretty much never lost concentration despite going ahead in an unexpected manner. I thought it was great discipline and the right temperament.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.